Malawi Today.
Phokoso lomwe likuchitika mnyumba ya malamulo ena nkumadabwa kuti chikuchitika nchiyani. Izi nkusatira kuchoka kwa Afebe Chikaonda kumbali yotsutsa boma nkupita kumbali ya boma. Afebe Chikaonda anawina ngati phungu woyima payekha makamaka ku Nchisi East, ndipo nthawi yonse akhala akuyima kumbali yotsutsa boma, koma sitikudziwa kuti chachitika nchiyani. Ayamba kukhala kumbali ya boma. Zambiri tikhale tikupasirani, koma phokoso limeneli laza chifukwa cha nkhani yake imeneyi. Nde ngati mukumva pansipo amene amayimira ngati speaker wa nyumba ya malamulo olemekezeka a Victor Musowa ananena kuti iwowa sanalandire communication ina iliyonse yokhuzana ndi kusinthaku, koma mwina akhale akuwuzidwa akungodabwa kuti chisangalalo chimenechi chazeranji kumbali ya boma, koma chenicheni chimene chachitika sakuchidziwa. Koma muchithunzimo mutha kuona Afebe Chikaonda akuwatengera kumbali ya boma. Zimenezo ndi zimene zakhalira ku parliament. Tetete tikhale limodzi pamene tikuona zambiri zikuchitika ku nyumbayi.
Your Honor, the Speaker, I hope the best standing order that I can liaise on is Standing Order 73, where it talks about personal explanation. When you go down to Standing Order 74, it talks of process of debate, motion and answers. And under personal explanation, Your Honor, First Deputy Speaker, it is very clear that I'm entitled to 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Your Honor, First Deputy Speaker. Having said that, I would like to appreciate that when the member, the chairperson for...
Honourable Member for Lilongwe Nyanja, an issue has been raised and your name has been reflected.
Yes.
So you are, the leader is requesting for evidence.
Yes.
From your office.
Very true.
And the people of Lilongwe Nyanja, presented by yourself,
yes,
will need to rise, explain
yes.
the evidence. I'll give you brief minutes and hand over the evidence to the assembly.
Very true. And
if you have it, if you
yes,
don't have,
I have the evidence.
I'll give you.
I have the evidence, Your Honor.
I'll give you time.
Yes.
Up to tomorrow lunchtime to submit the evidence.
No, I have now. I have now.
Okay. So, Honourable Member,
I will speak to my evidence.
Honourable Member, you cannot refer Standing Order number 73 because what you're doing is not a personal explanation.
I was reflecting.
You are responding to a reflection, and the leader has requested for you to provide evidence.
Very true.
So you know when you ask to provide evidence, you rise to provide the evidence.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah, so I will not be invoking the standing orders that you have quoted.
Okay.
Please respond to the leader and provide the evidence. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. This issue comes from what was explained in this House, a report which was submitted by my dear brother from Karonga as a chairperson of international relations. In his submission in this House, the report, he indicated that there is a budget of 24 billion to repatriate 15,000 Malawians. And this House adopted that report. And when you check on page 4 of that report, it's clear on that one. And the committees sit on your behalf. Ideally, that is your report. And what I said during that explanation, during my contribution, it was very clear that looking at the evidence that was given in this House by the chairperson of international relations, I clearly indicated that it means each and every person is entitled to 1.6 million. It was very clear. And the one who was chairing on that day, it was the second deputy speaker, who is also in this House. Your Honor, I went on to say that day that according to other Malawians, you can only do that you can do the same trip using 240,000 Malawi kwacha. I did not stand in this house to speak anything as a chairperson of Public Accounts Committee, no. And looking at what he said or I said at the rally, I did not mention my role as a chairperson of Public Accounts Committee from the beginning to the end, and I can share the clip. Now, I said on that forum, what I said on that forum, I said, Your Honor, the Speaker, the evidence is here. You can ask the Sergeant at Arms to come and collect. I said in this house that Matuas has charged 165,000 rands, and this is a quotation. And there's the proof of payment here.
Hold on, member.
Yes, Your Honor.
Slow down first. Honor member. You seem to be responding to this question, maybe because you were not in the house. I recognize the leader is the one who requested for the evidence to clarify what he is looking for, and we did give you the floor. So, leader.
Mr. First Deputy Speaker, when we sit in this house, we sit in here as dignified.
Order, members, order to my right and order to my left.
We sit in this house as dignified men and women. That's number one. We sit in this house representing our people. And when we speak out there, at whatever forum, we are speaking on behalf of Malawians. And where we are misrepresenting facts deliberately, some of us that are well-meaning will not take that line down. Will not. I would like to place this matter on record. The honorable member sitting over there is chairman of the Public Accounts Committee. And when all else is said and done, these very reports are going to land in his committee. Now he stands out there in public and alleges that money is being stolen. 1.6 billion kwacha for a passenger, they're stealing 1.1 million kwacha. Stealing, that's the word he used. He has already condemned public officials in this matter. That when the report comes to his committee, they're already condemned by his committee. Because the chairman is already, accusing them of stealing. That, Mr. Deputy Speaker, is unacceptable. Being a chairperson of that committee, having said that in public, he is not suitable to remain chairman of that committee. He's not. As leader of this house, I will not allow that kind of mediocrity in this house. I will not. And therefore, he has no evidence. He must simply apologize. Otherwise, I'm going to put my members to remove himself from that committee. I will do that. So he must offer an apology to this house and unequivocally. That's what I want. Otherwise, what he's talking about is neither here nor there. He has no information, he has no facts. All I would like to say is Mr. Speaker, First Deputy Speaker, the information that I have, and this is accurate, is that the amount of money that has been spent this far as of yesterday is 9 billion kwacha. And the money has been used to repatriate 42,000 Malawians. I don't know where he got that information from. Now, let's put it this way. Mr. Speaker, let's put it this way. He was speaking to the public. Yes. He was speaking to the public. Let's assume the public rose and say we want our money back. Has he got the capacity to stop man from rioting? He has no capacity. So my demand is, if he was inciting violence, and that should be allowed. So if he wants peace with me here, he must withdraw that first, or we will move to remove him from that committee. That's what we're going to do. I submit.
members, you cannot be rising on a point of order. I'm engaging the honorable member for Lilongwe Nyanja because he was not here when the leader raised the issues. Now that Lilongwe Nyanja has heard what the leader has explained and the evidence, what was needed, Lilongwe Nyanja, was for you to respond and bring the evidence. So, honorable member for Lilongwe Nyanja, I'll give you the floor, this time for 2 minutes, and then I'll close this issue. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. What I said at that rally was very clear that 70 Malawians were repatriated and one Onjezani paid 165,000 lands. And I have the evidence of payment. I will start with a quotation from Matuas, 21st July 2026. Passenger, quantity, one passenger at 248, and there were 70 passengers. The payment is here, 165,000 lands. This is here. On top of that, there is a bank transfer here. It was dated 2026-07-2024. Time done 22-57. Transfer ID 7B97BR NQ by Mr. Wakisa Makikunga.
Honour member, when you are given the floor, the same presiding officer who gives you the floor has the power to withdraw that floor. So when I ask you to present yourself in an orderly manner, please do so. Honour member, we are not, can you please submit, according to information that you give in the House, can you please submit the information that you are carrying? Honour member, that information will be processed by Parliament and a ruling will be made based on the information that you have presented. Sergeant Adams. Sergeant Adams. Thank you very much, Honour Member. Your documents have been duly received and they'll be processed by the Speaker, and you'll be given feedback on the evidence that you have provided. Deputy Leader, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I wouldn't necessarily want us to go back because it looks like the matter is now in your office. How I wished the honorable member would have risen and explained the source of his 1.1 million that government is stealing. Because in the speech that he made at the rally, he said that we have spent 1.6 million per person from South Africa, and in that process government has stolen 1.1 because the cost to transport a person from there and back is 500,000. How I wished. But he is a chairperson of Public Accounts Committee, and I was a chairperson of Public Committee. He knows the gravity of what he has done. He knows the gravity of what he has done. This report, I rose in this House, I say that whatever expenditure, you have the liberty as chairperson of committee, Public Accounts Committee, to call the officers to come and explain before you. You don't have to judge them before they have presented themselves to you. Now, here is a chairperson who is going about, condemning people before they are being held, condemning them. My brother, you needed to apologize. You need to apologize. No, my brother, apologize. Otherwise, what you have done, what? He has to apologize. And I would want to bring first Deputy Speaker, let me finish. I want to bring you back to 2022. I was chairperson. I was removed there was a petition to remove me as chairperson by the members of the committee because of conflict of interest. When there is a conflict of interest, members are liberty to remove their chairpersons. I would want to urge the members of Public Accounts Committee, you must do the needful to remove this person. He is not fit to be a chairperson of Public Accounts Committee. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deputy Leader. Thank you very much. Honour members, let me guide the House as such. The issue at hand, if you see the standing order that was even quoted, honour members, let me guide the House as such. The issue at hand, as evidence has been presented, it will be processed and feedback in a form of ruling will come to the House. And if that information that has been provided, the feedback is not acceptable, you know the results. When the evidence is acceptable, the results will be announced in the House. As we stand now, I will not be opening any debate on this subject, and this subject is officially closed. I therefore rule. Leader, which questions should we go to?
First, Deputy Speaker, now back to business of the day. I would like to now request that we move to Ministry under questions under Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs. Question number 187. I submit.
Thank you very much, Leader. And honour members, we are supposed to go to question 187, but the honourable member for Vumbwe Masenjere has been assigned some duties by the office of the Speaker, and as we speak, he is representing the Speaker and the Committee of Pan-African Parliament at an assembly being done in South Africa. So the honourable member is not in the House, and he has been assigned duties by the Right Honourable Speaker. Thank you. Leader?
That guidance, First Deputy Speaker, we now move to questions under means of information and communications technology.
Thank you very much, Leader, for that guidance. Honour members, will be going to questions under the Minister of Information and Communication Technology. But before that, we'll start with question 236. But before that, I see the honourable member for Lilongwe. What has gone out of order? Lilongwe, what has gone out of order?
Thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. In fact, I requested for a point of order before your ruling. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, this House is trading dangerously and proceeding irregularly. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I wanted to say the podium on which the member of Parliament for Nyanja spoke.
Honour member, I have already made a ruling on that issue, and I will not be expecting any member of this House to reflect on the issue that I've already ruled. I therefore rule you out of order.